And I want to thank everyone for coming here today. We have a great new program in Illinois. It's called the Welcome Home Illinois Mortgage, and it's designed to help everyday people who are working hard, living from paycheck to paycheck, raising a family, raising kids. We want to make sure they get a chance to become homeowners in our state of Illinois, to buy a house, the American dream. For most everybody, the number one investment you make in your whole life is buying a house. That's true for me, and I'm sure for most everybody here. But we want to make sure we have affordable and safe mortgages to help everyday people in Illinois get that opportunity to become homeowners. This is a program that we've had a tremendous response to. We've just had it out for a couple of weeks, and I wanted to be here in Southern Illinois to make sure everyone in Southern Illinois knows about the opportunity to get a Welcome Home Illinois mortgage. The mortgage is less than 4% interest rates. I think it's about 3 7/8 today. Very good interest rate that is based on fixed rates and 30-year mortgage. It's fixed for 30 years. So it's not one of these variable rate mortgages. It's something when you enter into it, that interest rate, which is very, very important, and what you pay every month is going to be fixed at less than 4%. Secondly, we have $7,500 to help people with closing costs and with down payment. For a lot of folks who are renting today, the key is to get over the hump of that down payment and closing cost challenge in order to become eligible for a mortgage. So we're helping folks out in that area as well. And we also want to make sure that we work with our realtors in Illinois. We have a lot of realtors in every part of our state, every county, and they are excellent folks who can kind of match up people who are looking for a home with the right home for them. So we have a great relationship with the Illinois Association of Realtors. And finally, we have over 100 lenders who are participating with our Illinois Housing Development Authority. This is the agency that's been in existence now for 50 or so years in Illinois that works on housing issues for our state. Our executive director, Mary Kenny, will be talking about their work in a minute. But the bottom line is, never in the history of the Illinois Housing Development Authority have they had such a popular mortgage. We have a website, welcomehomeillinois.gov. welcomehomeillinois.gov. In order to learn more information about it, we want people to learn about this mortgage. If it's for you, now is the time to go. Here we are this beautiful spring day. Through the spring and the summer, we want to help everybody in every part of Illinois, especially Southern Illinois, get a chance to get a safe and affordable mortgage to buy a home. And we want to really salute a couple of young folks here today who are going to have 2 babies this summer. Devin and Tabitha Smith are expecting this summer, and they had a chance to be qualified under our program. We have had already 412 folks across Illinois who have been pre-qualified for about $50 million so far in mortgages, and we've had 50,000 hits on our website. So we really, really want to get this word out to everyday people. They're the heart and soul of Illinois. They're the men and women who are really raising kids and working jobs. We want them to have a chance to have a yard and an opportunity for their kids to play in their own home. And so it's so important that just a moment ago to Tabitha and to Devin, a great poet of Illinois, who was our poet laureate once upon a time. His name was Carl Sandburg. He said, "The birth of a baby is God's opinion that the world should go on." So if you have the birth of 2 babies, that's really important, okay? God really is speaking here. And I want to bring forward Devin and Tabitha Smith, who have been a beneficiary of this great program. I have them say just a few words. Why don't you come over, you guys? We're real proud of you. And just tell us about your dream of home ownership, okay?
Well, we've been trying for a few years now to find a house. And we weren't having any luck because every bank that we went to needed too much of a down payment. And since we got married 2 years ago today,
wow, congratulations.
Yeah.
Wow, very good.
We've been renting, so we didn't exactly have the money for the down payment or a way to make the money for down payment. So we were sitting at home thinking, oh my God, we got 2 little babies coming. We were still renting a trailer. We really didn't want to stay there and run out of money to buy a house. And we seen on the news that they had the Welcome Home Illinois program started up, and it was later that day that my husband called John, and within like a week we had everything going, and then shortly after that we found a home. So
wow,
yeah,
very good.
It worked out. It worked out perfect for us.
Wow.
Yeah, we're really thankful.
Congratulations on your anniversary. Not a bad anniversary present, huh? Very good. Well, we're really excited. You got to keep us posted on how the baby's going this summer. Okay. Well, thank you very, very much, Tabitha. And what Tabitha just said is very true for a lot of folks. You know, that hump of down payment, closing costs, getting over that is oftentimes the key to getting that mortgage. So our program has $7,500 assistance to helping people with closing costs and mortgages, and a very, very competitive interest rate of less than 4% on a mortgage that's going to last 30 years. You can't go wrong. And so without further ado, I want to bring forward our executive director of the Illinois Housing Development Authority just to finish us up and give us all the details we need to know. Why don't you take it from there, Mary?
Okay. Yeah, Tabitha's story is very familiar to us because we're hearing from more and more borrowers about just the tightening of the mortgage credit in the market through private lenders. And so this program is a great program. It's a 30-year fixed rate, safe, affordable mortgage, no adjustments or anything in these terms. It requires homeownership counseling, which we have found to be a very successful thing for first-time homeowners. It's a 3 7/8% interest rate with a $7,500 in down payment assistance. So it's a great program. It's available to lower and middle income families here in Marion County. That would be somebody that's making about $83,000 a year or less for a family of 3, and it has a purchase price limit of around $250,000. The LTVs can go up to 97%, the loan to values on the loan, and our credit scores go as low as 640, which is a very credit-worthy borrower, but often the private sector is not lending to those folks. So we've had great success. These are not people that are low credit. They have good credit, but it's just that the market has become so tight. So we're really excited. As the governor mentioned, we'd have over $50 million in reservations in just a couple of weeks. So I would suggest to anyone that's interested or knows somebody that's interested that they really look into the program and do it soon. It won't be available forever.
All right, well said there, Mary. Thank you. I think this is one of the most robust mortgage programs our nation has ever seen. And it's so important, as was said by some of our speakers, that everyday people, they're the great middle class. We want to give them a chance to buy the most important thing in their life, their home, their investment. Now's the time to do it. There's a pent-up demand. And I want to work as hard as I can in Springfield to get as much money as we can for this program. So we're going to keep going as far as the money will take us.